Hotham sends a nice pass down the left-hand side, comes back to Andrew Hotham, holds on, shot blocked by Liam Stewart right up into the belly. Still in the offensive zone, Hotham down to the back door, and they do not come any easier for Patrick Asselin. Liam Stewart, I think, may have been a little bit detrimental, trying to get up from being slightly wounded by this in the old gentleman region, and then the Devils open the Blaze up on the back door. 1-0 after 2 minutes and 6.
Well, Ed, there's two reasons there the Blaze are outnumbered down low. Obviously, Stewart with the shot block, the injury, and then Marquardt tries to escape the zone here. And then Jorgensen gets caught in the high slot area. The Blaze are outnumbered down low. And as you rightly say, Asselin has the easiest job in the world on the back door with the great pass. But the Blaze caught there with Marquardt trying to escape the zone before his assignment was completed.
Almeida pulls the moves on Morissette to open some space, cross zone pass, shot down low, tipped in front by Petrus, and the Blaze tie it up on a man advantage with 5 minutes and a second gone. Lovely play on the power play to pick open the seams here, John, and this cross zone pass really did the damage.
It does. I really like the look of Steiner and Almeida. They've both got low center of gravities. They both move the puck very, very well. It's two lovely cross-seam pass there. Petrus is the man in front, just in front of the blue paint, and gets a lovely touch on it. But look at that cross-seam pass. First of all, from Almeida, the reciprocation there. Petrus is in front. There's not great net front presence from the Devils, but these two new signings from the Blaze, Ed, I think they look pretty good. They're speedy. They look to move the puck. They're heads-up hockey players. They could be the shot in the arm for the Coventry Blaze.
Genting Casino, Coventry Blaze.
Steiner looked to step in and try a bad angled one, decided against it, and Josh Godfrey will break his stick on the play. Kicks the puck away, but Joey Martin's right on it. Joey Martin gets away from the stickless Godfrey, he just couldn't direct it goalwards. Ashley Tate might take advantage of a rush here, drops it off nicely. Almeida, rebound, in front for Tate, and he scores! Broken play leads to a Devils chance, and another broken play leads to a Coventry Blaze chance. A bad change from the Devils' left-sided defenseman there, John, and Ashley Tate. They call him the Greyhound. He was hot out the traps. Stayed with the play and a good tap-in.
Ed, I love Ashley Tate's hockey IQ there. It is a bad change from the Devils. Chris Culligan can't get on the ice, but Tate knows he doesn't have the wheels to get away from the two defensemen. But he knows Almeida's coming on his left side, gives the pass off, and then goes straight to the net as well. He doesn't give up on the play.
Ashley Tate, scorer of the Blaze go-ahead goal. Bergman sends a wild pass. It does find Robinson though. Never really settled for him. Clements steps into the hash marks. Clements, a lot of space, and he finds the 5-hole. David Clements, I believe that's his first of the season, eluding Ben Bounce through the 5-hole with a lot of traffic in front there, John, which undoubtedly helped the Brent get on the board.
A lot of traffic, but no one comes out to challenge Clements. The winger misses his assignment. Morissette and Asselin are both caught the same part of the ice, and Clements has a lot of room to go in there. You're right, there's a screen in front of Bounds, and I think it just finds the 5-hole, but we see Asselin and Morissette caught on the same side of the ice, and Clements has a lot of room to go in, and no, I think Bounds should get that. I think that's one bounce or one back. I don't think there's a whole host of traffic in front of him.
A weak wrister from the point from Fournier. He sends one down low in front. Oh, big save from Stewart off Morissette. And the Blaze could come 2-on-1 here. Big source of pass, though, intended for Steiner, gloved out the air. This will fall, though, for the Devils. Oh, it's clanged off the iron down the right wing side. Is that Asselin again, John?
It was actually a little bit of river hockey because Fournier had jumped into the play, and the Blaze had the opportunity for an odd man rush going the other way. It was broken up very well by the Devils, and then is that Asselin on the far post who tries to go for the one-timer rather than trying to draw Stewart. He does everything right, but finds the ironwork.
Hook off foot. Robin Bergman into the slot. Bergman, oh, a hard release. Flash just wide of the net. Ben Davis isn't finished though. He shoots one into the glove of Murdy. and kicks the rebound away. He just couldn't pull it in. And that's going to be a half chance. I want to break away for Hotham. Dekes into the pad of Brian Stewart. Godfrey had to hook him. And this is going to be a penalty shot for the Devils. And Hotham had a half chance, just a yard ahead of Godfrey. The stick came into the arm. You're not going to do anything different if you Josh Godfrey there, though. Here comes Hotham. Mosey to the right-hand side, holds on. Oh, he lifts it high over into the net to give up Brian Stewart. That was a big chance for the Devils, and in some ways, that penalty shot miss just sums up their night so far.
It does. Hotham came in slowly, but did everything right to lay the shot. Stewart had given him a little bit of room over his right shoulder, but the puck goes very high. Stewart does well, the lateral movement going across, but Ed, I thought there was a little bit over the right shoulder, which Hotham was trying to find, but just too much elevation in the end. Ed, there was some interesting conversation on the Devils forum this week about Patrick Bordeleau. We like him in Cardiff. We think he opens up space for players around him. But at this moment, I would like a little bit more of a reaction from him, a big hit, something, because the Devils, perhaps, although they are clawing their way back into this game, could do with that additional spark. And he's been a little quiet.
Colligan, oh, nothing quiet about that. Absolute laser from the top of the slot. Wonderful finish, low glove side on Brian Stewart. There's the response you want halfway through the game. A little bit of traffic in front, bang.
Yeah, Ed, 2 points on that. I think it's the importance of a clean face-off win from Brian. It gives Culligan that play. And does Bergman overcommit slightly here? Or maybe it's a little bit of a nice kind of blocker move there from Bordeleau, who I was just talking about. Credit to him. He takes Bergman away from Culligan. Culligan steps into the high slot. That's a great release. There's a little bit of traffic in front from Chris Jones. Credit to him as well. But Bordeleau, I was just mentioning him. A subtle play on that goal, but a big play.
Here is Bordeleau, watched by Noble. Went in softly, Noble. Freed the puck up, though. And Boutin will try and collect as Noble and Bordeleau collide. Bordeleau went for the check. Noble ducks out the way. Bergman tries to get it away from Colligan. Colligan, lovely pass. Haddad, oh, a lovely little stick check. It's not enough from Robinson as Haddad finds the net. Tie hockey game with 2 and a little bit left in the second. And I thought Brett Robinson here had just done enough to slow Haddad down with a stick lift. Haddad said heck no and put it in the top of the net. Lovely.
Ed, big shout out there to Chris Culligan, who kept the play away from Bergman there. Bergman thought he had body position. Culligan with a lovely spin. Seems his Nova Scotian friend Haddad, you rightly say, Robinson looked like he'd done enough, but Haddad retrieves, recycles that puck and goes high, and that's a big goal. Joey Haddad gave away the penalty in the first period, but redeems himself there. But Ed, there's a lot of work in that goal from Chris Culligan.
Chris Culligan, even-handed goal for the Devils, timed at 37-53.
Ed, without wishing to labour a point, the first guy there at the net, though, to get the icing waved off was Bergman. His work rate tonight has been fantastic. Whether his job's on the line or he got his advent calendar early, I'm not sure, but he looks pretty good tonight.
Yeah, there's a long stretch pass, finds Doucette. Blaze defence court sleeping, and Guy Doucette lights the lamp. It's 4-3 Devils. Poor coverage from the Blaze. And Guy Doucette, you just can't give that much time and space to another breakaway for the Devils. Lovely stretch pass too. Great finish.
Absolutely, and I'm going to give a shout out to that man Chris Culligan again. That's a huge stretch pass, but the Blaze gap control is just all over the place there.
Martin. Fournier crosses the blue line one time, redirected. I think that was off Marquard and into the back of the Blaze net. 5-3 Devils. That could really be game over and a horrible bounce. Let's see if this does indeed come off Marquard. I think it does.
And I think you've called that perfectly. It's Chris Culligan having the game of his life, who takes the one-timer from Fournier and does the right thing, just gets it straight on net. And Marquard, as your eyes called it, I think in the shooting lane, but maybe not the concerted shot block effort I'd want to see from someone like him. I think he could have been more aggressive on that.
at the bottom of the league, the Coventry Blaze, but as they've shown in the game, they're no slouches. That's cleared by Marquardt in the slot. I am very impressed with this Cardiff Devils team. And I'm not just saying that because you're here in my Loose puck. Oh, Almeida couldn't beat a well out of position Murdy. And if that doesn't sum up the Blaze now, I don't know what does. Ulmer, backdoor, great pass. 6 for the Devils. Andrew Lord. Well, you know what? You said it, John, earlier. Andrew Lord won't do anything that he wouldn't expect. He wouldn't do anything that he wouldn't ask his players to do. He'll do everything. And there, he just has to finish over a sprawling Brian Stewart. His team have done that 6 times tonight. And he will be delighted on that coach back home tonight.